In this circle geometry question, we are asked to find angles RQS and OPS. That is RQS, which is this angle here, and then OPS, which is this angle here. Now, the first thing I want us to look at is how to find this angle at the circumference. If you look at this critically, there's a point P and a point Q at the circumference of the circle. I have from P a line going to the center, and then from Q another line to the center, and the two of them make this angle 110 degrees at the center of the circle. Now, from the same point P and Q, I have another set of lines, this time going to the circumference. From P, I have this going to the circumference, and then from Q, I have this line going to the circumference, and the two of them form this angle at the circumference. So the theorem that should come to mind when you have points coming from, lines coming from the same point, and a pair to the center to form an angle, another pair to the circumference to form an angle, the theorem that should come to your mind is that angle at the center is twice that at the circumference. So angle at center is twice that at the circumference. So that twice this angle will give us 110. So to get this angle, we simply divide angle at the center by 2. So this angle will be 110 divided by 2 will be 55. So this angle here will be 55 degrees. So that 55 times 2 will give us angle at center as 110 degrees. Is that okay? So the next thing for us to do now is to add the whole of this angle together. I want us to get the whole of this angle. So 55 plus 30 is going to give us the whole of this angle here as 85 degrees. 85 degrees. So the whole of this angle is 85 degrees. That is 55 plus 30. Now, look at this shape. PQRS. Hope you can see that. A four-sided figure with all the angles at the circumference of the circle now. That shape is called a cyclic quadrilateral. So this is a cyclic quadrilateral. And then we should not forget that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary, meaning that they are going to add up to give you 180 degrees. So I have this angle here as 85, and I have the opposite angle. So this is the opposite angle. That is the whole of this angle. So this 85 and the whole of this angle, they are supplementary. That means they add up to give 180. Now the whole of this angle is RQS that we are looking for. So let me write it here as RQS, which is this particular angle. Hope you can see that. This particular angle plus 50. So that gives us the whole of this angle. Don't forget, 50 is this angle, and then the RQS is this angle. The two of them together give us the whole of this angle as RQS plus 50. And then the whole of this angle is 85. You can see that, 85. So plus 85. And that will be equal to 180 degrees. Because opposite angles are supplementary. It means when you add the opposite angles together, just as we have added the two opposite angles now, it's giving us 180. Don't forget, the whole of this angle is adding these two together. And the whole of this angle is 85 that we have. So, and that everything should be 180. So from there, I can get RQS as equal to 180 minus 50 minus 85. Because when these two, when they go to the right hand side, their sign from positive, their sign will change to negative sign. So I have RQS as equal to 180 minus 50 will give us 130. And then 130 minus 85 will give us 45. Hope you are seeing that. will give us 45 degrees. So now I have angle RQS as 45 degrees. Now the next thing I want us to look at is how to find this angle here. This second angle that we're asked to look for. But before we do that, let's get these two base angles here. From center to circumference is a radius. So this line is a radius. Then from center to circumference 2, this line is the radius of the circle. So that means this line is equal to this line, meaning that this triangle POQ is an isosceles triangle where two sides of a triangle are equal. So that type of triangle is an isosceles triangle. And then for an isosceles triangle, the two base angles are equal. The two base angles are equal. So once you have the vertical angle, to get each of these two base angles, what you need to do is simple. Just simply take 180 because sum of angles in a triangle is 180. Now subtract this vertical angle from 180. So I'm going to say 180 minus 110. And then whatever you get, you divide it by 2. Divide by 2. And that will give us 180 minus 110 will be 70. 70 divided by 2 is going to give us 35 degrees. So that means this angle here is 35 degrees. Don't forget that we are dividing by 2 because the two base angles are equal. So we share it equally. So 35 and this base angle here, this one too, will also be 35. 35 degrees. So that 35 plus 110 will give us sum of angles in a triangle as 180 degrees. Now, don't forget that this is where we are going to. This is our destination, this angle OPS. Now, the next thing I want us to look at is how to find this angle. How to find this angle. There are two ways you can use to find this angle that we're looking for. You can first of all find this angle here. Don't forget, we know this value as 45 degrees. That is RQS. So this angle is 45 degrees. Don't forget. So that means you can find this third angle. Then you now use opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral, and that will give you the value of this angle here. But the method I want to use is quite different. I want to use another kind of special method. Now, this is the whole of this place is 50. Don't forget, the whole of this place is 50. Now, a portion of it is 35. Can you see that? That is from this line to this line is 35. So this remaining angle has to be 50 minus 35. 50 minus 35 will give us 15. So that means this angle here is 15 degrees. Hope you can see that now. Then finally, these two angles here, 15 and this angle that we're looking for, together will give us this angle at the circumference as 55. Take note of that rule. And the rule to apply, or the simple logical process or logical statement that you can use to back it up, is to say that sum of adjacent base angle of two isosceles triangle, because later this 15 and this angle will later become adjacent base angle at this top to sum up to 55 degrees. So the short method is just to simply say that this angle here, which is 15, or let me start with this angle here, which is OPS plus 15 degrees is equal to this angle at the circumference, and that is 55 degrees. Hope you can see that. Please don't forget that rule. Anytime you see a triangle like that, let me just illustrate. If you see a triangle like this, where this is the center, and you have these two angles, and you have this angle coming down, this angle here at this point, and this angle at this point, together we give you this angle at the circumference. Take note of that. So that is the rule I'm applying now. This angle and this angle to give me 55 degrees. And so from there I have OPS, which is the angle that we're looking for, is equal to 55 minus 15 degrees. When this plus 15 comes to this side, it becomes minus 15. And then finally, that gives us angle OPS as 40 degrees. And that's our final answer. Hope you understand this circle geometry question fully. Please don't forget to like, share, and join for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.